Hi, my name's Kieran, and I just got done with the Ultimate Reset from Beachbody. It was my first time doing it, and I chose to do it because I had a knee injury, and I'm supposed to rest my knee for 6 weeks, which was really hard for me to do. So I took on the reset because you're not supposed to do any vigorous exercise, and I've done Insanity, and I am a runner, and I was just really afraid that I was going to gain a lot of weight if I took 6 weeks off. So I don't want to lose the progress that I'd made the past couple years. So that's why I did the reset. I was a little nervous. I've never been a vegetarian, and I thought it would be really hard to eat that way. But I'm just going to share some of my ups and downs that I had, and some things that I found easy and some things I found hard. So the first week was really easy food-wise. You still had eggs, you had salmon, you had rice, you had a lot of easy meals to make, and they were very filling. I never felt hungry the first week. The only thing in the first week that was hard on the very first day was giving up caffeine. I was a caffeine junkie. I had 2 cups of coffee in the morning and 2 or 3 Diet Cokes throughout the day, every day. So that was hard to give up, and I did have a headache on Monday, but after that it went away, and it really wasn't that bad. I didn't miss it at all. If I smelled coffee, I would want some coffee, but other than that, my body didn't go into withdrawals other than the first day. The other hard thing during week 1 was staying on a time schedule with the supplements, because everything is so regulated out. It's wake up, have water, take your supplement, half hour later eat, 2 hours later another supplement, half hour later eat. So I felt like I was really locked into the clock, and just so worried. Like my life was just revolved around the clock and when I had to take supplements and when I had to eat that first week. So that was kind of hard, but the food was great. So I really liked week 1. Oh, except for the Alkanice, the green drink you drink. It's kind of like wheatgrass, which I know some people love. It wasn't my favorite. So I did as very little water, plugged my nose, closed my eyes, had my uh, lemon water chaser for when I was done, and I would just down it as fast as I could. But I like the way it made me feel. So even though it didn't taste good, it was still worth drinking. So don't skip that if you're going to do it. Even though it doesn't taste very good. Plug your nose and close your eyes, and you really don't taste it. So that was week 1. After week 1, I lost 7 pounds. 7 pounds is a lot for me. I am 5'3", and I started at 140. And so by after week 1, I was already down 7 pounds. I've never lost that much weight that fast. And so I really thought week 2, week 3, I'm going to gain it back or whatnot. Once I stop, I'm going to gain it back. But I couldn't believe it. So I was hooked. I definitely wanted to see it through after I had lost the 7 pounds. Week 2, you went into the next phase, and that's where you phased out meat and dairy. And I'm a big dairy fan too, so that was kind of hard. But I didn't miss it, and I still haven't had dairy since. I'm 5 days out of finishing the reset, and I've tried meat once, and it wasn't pretty. And I haven't even tried dairy, and I don't miss it. And I used to have cheese on everything, cheese and crackers, milk in the morning. So that was actually a good thing for me to phase out. So week two was really flawless. I got in a car accident, so that pretty much sucked. But my car was totaled, so it's a good thing I wasn't exercising, because now I can't exercise for a while anyway. But food-wise, again, easy meals. I love, my new favorite thing to eat is quinoa. I eat it on everything. I add it to salads. I just love it. I can eat it hot or cold. I can take it cold and just cut up some vegetables and mix it together, and it's just my new favorite thing. And I found that it really doesn't make me bloated like rice does or other things, so it's definitely something I'm going to continue to eat in my diet. And the other recipe that I really liked was the zucchini cashew soup. That was delicious. I didn't think it would be very good, and it's another one of my new favorites. So week 2 was great, and now after having a week of the supplements, it was a lot easier to stay on track of when to take what and when to eat. It became more regular. I didn't have to watch the clock as much, so I liked week 2. Then going into week 3, you're strictly pretty much fruit and vegetables and a lot of miso soup, and I probably will not eat miso soup ever again because it was a lot of miso soup. But I loved having a big plate of fruit in the morning, and it's summertime now in California right now, and fruit is just delicious. It was just definitely something now that I crave when I want something sweet. I grab fruit, strawberries, watermelon, cantaloupe, whatever we have around, instead of chocolate. So those taste buds really changed, which was really nice. And I like salads, and you could add pumpkin seeds and pine nuts and avocado and any other vegetable. And the dressings were really good that you could make. I like the red wine vinaigrette dressing. So again, I didn't feel like I was missing out. I wasn't hungry. Um, it was good. The supplements were good. I liked it. So that brought me to the end. And after the end, I've lost a total of 10 pounds. And I see it the most in my midsection. I always kind of had that pregnancy belly left over and kind of that bloat. And now I don't have that. I finally have a flat tummy, which I've always dreamed of. And I'm just can't believe that it was this easy to get. And it just really proves to me that when you're starting a program and you're going to get healthy and fit, 70 to 80% really is nutrition, because I've worked out consistently for the last 2 years and it wasn't changing my midsection. So I've lost 10 pounds. I went from a size 8 to 10 to a size 6. I've lost about 4 inches off my waist and probably about 10 inches total from my arms and my legs and everything else. So I highly recommend it. It's a great way to kind of cleanse and rid yourself of all those things that you've been eating without having to be hungry and without feeling like you're missing anything. So I'm going to show you some of my results, and I highly recommend the reset. It's totally worth it if you want to reclaim your body. Thanks.